think
slow down. Act like you got him skate. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, we back in the building with another WRE live. Do me a quick favor in the chat. Let me know if you sound good, if we look good, so we can get this thing rolling. All right, we got a special guest in the building. We're gonna get it going real quick. He don't have a lot of time. He a hot boy in the streets, and he got things to do. So let me know real quick, man, in the chat. I see you guys already rolling through here. Boy, look at y'all, man. Hey, Chanel in the building. First lady through the smoke said, "Really, coach? Why is that even a question?" Well, the question was, which school will Kamari Wilson be choosing to take his talents? I pinned that in the top, so you're more than welcome in the chat section to put it in. And people have already been doing that. Anthony Morales in the building, Miami, of course. All right. We got, let me see here. We got some no's up in here. Let me see here. Brandon Griswold said he needs to be a no. Okay. Let me see here. I saw somebody else. David Brown says, go Dogs. All right. I saw another. Here we go. Did I just see it? Hold on. You guys killing the chat right now. It's moving too fast for Coach. Lord have mercy. Where'd you guys go with it? Here we go. Oh, here we go. 813 Ivan said he's a gator. Chill out. I'm loving it, man. All right. And here we go. And we got another Miami in the building. We got some more, of course. All right, real quick before I get started, Eddie says, let me run with you in the 10K. Definitely check me out, man. I just talked with the people. Be on the lookout for that. For those that don't know, Coach said if we get to the 1 year anniversary, which was April 1st, which technically was April 4th. All right, and this is why this young man is so special too. But April 4th, if we got the 10,000 subscribers before then, Coach Hayes is going to run a 10K. And that's exactly what I got to do because you guys got us to 11,200 actually on the anniversary date. Now, why this young man is so important is because he was the very first WRE film that I did when I started this channel. And so therefore, he holds a special place in my heart, man. And we're going to talk about that. But I'm not going to hold this thing on too long. Let's make this thing roll. Let's get to it because he's got some places to go. All right, here we go. Let's talk to my man. He's in the building. Big time. Shout out to Kamari. What's up with you, man? I got you. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Coach? Just living.
I'm good. I'm good to go, man. Glad to have you on here, man. What's up with you?
Just doing the same old every day, grinding, getting better in the classroom and off the classroom.
I heard that, man. Nothing like that. Now, I know you had an opportunity. You actually jumped on my live show. I did a live show Sunday. It was actually on Easter, was our anniversary show, man. Our 1 year anniversary, 365 days ago, Kamari. Your 10th grade film was the very first WRE film that I did on this Coach Hayes football channel, man. And you actually set the tone. So I'm telling you, thank you, man. You actually helped me get this thing to 11,200 plus subscribers in less than a year, man. So I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir. No problem. Thank you.
Oh, anytime, man. And a big shout out, man, to your uncle, Will Nellums, who actually put me on. I've said this before. I pitched that story out to him, and he was like, Coach, I got somebody for you. I'm like, who is that? He was like, man, my nephew, man. I'm like, who is this? You know, because I coached all his kids. I'm like, what nephew, man? And so he shot me the link. And guess what? Coach Hayes football was born. So there it is, man. All right, so let's jump into this thing, man. These people are all over you. I know you dropped your top 12. We're going to get into that in a second. But I like to do these episodes real quick because I want people to learn who our football players are, right? We are in a sport that we don't get the opportunity to showcase our face, You understand what I'm saying? We got the helmet on. We 50, 60 yards away from the fans, that kind of stuff. So people don't really know who we are unless they're true followers. So my first question to you, Kamari, is who is Kamari Wilson?
Well, Coach, Kamari Wilson is who am I? I'm a hardworking, God-loving man that works hard in the classroom, not the classroom, that tries his best in everything he do, that want to go to school, not just for football, to get an education and a degree in business and open up business. I want to open up a gym in the future, and I got lots of goals other than football. I'm more than a football player. That's how I feel, Coach.
I love it, man. And it's great, man. So, right now, especially with COVID, even coach, I was a coach. Now I'm an entrepreneur. So it's great that you want to go out there and be an entrepreneur, be your own boss, man. I'm loving it, man. One of the best shows I can give you for advice. Please, if you don't already, watch Shark Tank. You can learn a lot from that television show, man. Trust me. All right. My next question is, let me get into this piece. So I know you were at Fort Pierce, correct? Was it Fort Pierce Central?
Fort Pierce,
Westwood, I apologize. Fort Pierce, Westwood. And you decided to go on over to IMG. How has that experience been for you?
Well, Coach, the experience has been great. IMG, they really showed lots of love, football-wise and most definitely academic-wise. I got tutors for every class, the SAT, the ACT. They helped me with every aspect of school and football. It's just great. Kids on here was wondering if IMG a good place. Is a great place for a student athlete and a student first, because they really treat the kids well and they treat academics first.
Mm-hmm. And so even being there at IMG, and that's great that you say they treat academics first, because you hear IMG and you equate it with the sports program. But like you say, I'm my hats off to you and to the coaching staff and the whole business that they do treat academics first, because it would be an injustice to yourself and those players if they didn't. So, my big shout out to IMG for that. Now, let me ask you this, because you guys don't have necessarily a postseason, right? There's no playoffs, there's no state championship. And you basically play your 10 games, and you guys travel a lot, right? Yes, what would be now your goals for the season? What are your goals coming up for this season?
Well, this is going to be my senior year, my last year playing football. And I feel like we don't have playoff games or a state championship, but we play the best teams in the country. And at the end, that last game, we played the best team in the country. So when we win all the games, we're national champs. Nobody can beat us. And I'm finna go to college, so my goals are even bigger this year. I want to work on my craft more. I want to work on specific things that I struggle with, like getting my hips right. I gotta get more stretchable. I gotta get faster. I gotta jump higher. I work on my craft mostly, and the game of football. Coming here is increase my knowledge of football. Learning every position. I want to learn every position, D-line, corner, linebacker, every position on the field, because that'll make me a better football player.
I love it, man. That's being a student of the game, bro. You just mentioned it. Being a safety, and the first thing you say, I want to learn what the D-line does. I want to learn what the linebackers do. I want to learn all the positions. That is a characteristic of a student of the game, right? Not a football player or a guy who plays football, but a football player. And that's different, man. So you mentioned some things about the strength of your game. What would you consider the strengths of your game? So why are you being recruited? What do these coaches see in Kamari Wilson that say, I got to have that dude on my roster?
Well, Coach, not to be cocky or nothing, I feel like when they see me play, they see that I'm like elusive. Like I can do all things. Like I can play linebacker, safety, and corner, and I can play the end. Not to be cocky.
I love it.
They see that, and I work hard, and they can see that in the film.
I love it, man. I love it. Let me ask you a question though, because you ain't bring this up. What about that hitting ability? Because you were laying some lumbar stuff, man.
Oh yeah. That's from DN. I used to play DN back in the day in Pop Warner. I'm a monster, Coach.
I heard that, boy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So now, on the contrast of that, let's get into this piece. So you talked about the strengths, and you talked earlier about maybe being stretching and more flexibility. What parts of your game, and you say you learned a lot being now at IMG, so what parts of your game do you think needs improvement?
Needs improvement. It's just little things, but little things, if you get the little things right, big things going to happen. So, like, my left, like, coming just simply as coming off the ball, like reading the quarterback more, the motions, the way he passes the ball, watching the quarterback, watching the receiver releases, how that can affect the other receivers. Even watching, like, my teammate, if he does something wrong, I got to make him right. Small details like that. That's why I want to increase my game, because at the next level, it's going to be big.
I love it, man. And that's what it's all about. That's what it should be. So those things are definitely going to help you. And I love the fact that you're talking about the small nuances of the game. You know what I mean? Those are the things I'm saying. Let me see here real quick, man. They blowing you up. I don't know if you can see the chats, boy. But my man Eddie says, the young man sounds like he has his head straight. Would absolutely love for him to choose Miami. I'm telling you, these Miami fans, they nuts, bro. All right. Big shout out to everybody. Anthony Morales says T-Rob will get you right.
Yes, sir.
I'm loving it, man.
T-Rob.
I heard that, man. Ooh, here go Eddie again. He jumps in and says Kamari joining forces with Williams. I believe you're talking about James Williams.
James Williams, yeah.
And he said that's a death sentence for opposing teams. I'm loving it. Here we go. I like this. We got Reagan Bomsky says Texas A&M Coach Kamari needs a stud. Okay. Texas A&M with Jimbo Fisher. We're gonna see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. All right, here we go. And my last, I'm trying to look at these cats that were packed and talking about go Gators in the building. So let's jump into the next piece of this, man, talking about recruitment. Okay. Let's jump into this. So when we talk about the college recruiting experience, and when I did your film, you were a 4-star athlete, which I thought was a crime. That's my opinion at that point. I could see right then, when, like I said, when your uncle sent me that clip, bro, the first 12 seconds, 15 seconds, I cut it off because I know what I see. You know what I mean? That's just me. How has this recruiting process been for you? Maybe you can give some tips to some of the younger guys that's watching tonight.
Most definitely. The recruiting process has been great. I got my first offer in my 9th grade year. It wasn't even football season. It was spring was not even starting yet. It was crazy. So the advice I will give to younger 9th graders, 10th graders, just stay patient and work hard. Work hard when nobody sees, because it's gonna pay off in the end. Because that's what I did, and my experience was like, if you working hard, it's gonna pay off at the end. It's gonna show on the field. And this year, I think colleges are gonna open up a little more, and I would tell them to go as many camps as possible, mega camps, so coaches can evaluate you and tell you what you need to work on, or tell you how you could do things right, or get even offers. Because when my 9th grade year, I went to camps and I got at least 5 offers from 2 camps.
Wow, that's huge.
Yes, sir. And right now, the recruiting process is crazy. I got every school in the country. It's a blessing from the Most High. All I would say is you only can pick one school, stay humble, and grind hard, because this is just the beginning.
I heard that. And you're 100% right, man. I love it. You know, camps are a big thing now when it comes to recruiting, you know, but I always tell players this: if you can afford it, do so. If you can't, grind out on the football field. The tape doesn't lie, right? And I tell guys, I see a lot of players, and I just have to say this, being honest, a lot of players are trying to get to these camps all over the place, and they just don't have it. So save up your money. Go out there, man. Get your, in my day, it was a paper route, but go out there and get your a gig, wash cars, cut grass. You're not too big for that. You know, the summer's coming up, especially if you're in 10th grade. Earn your way to these camps. Nobody's going to give you anything, man. Earn your way. So the man is telling you he's the number one safety in the nation. And he's telling you by going to those camps, it helped improve his recruiting status. So a wise man learned from a fool's mistakes. Go get it, baby. All right. So let me ask you this. We talked about the recruiting process. I know you said that you were going to, do a commitment on April 1st. Now, I don't know if that was a April Fool's joke or whatever, but I was excited. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. It wasn't a joke.
Oh, go ahead.
I wasn't a joke. I had to push it back a little bit, you know.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you push it back. Why did you push it back, and when do you plan on doing your commitment?
Well, I pushed it back, Coach, because I realized I got a lot of time, and in the summer I can actually visit these schools. So I wanted to give every school a chance. I wanted to, because it's a lot of great coaches out there, and I just wanted to see how they would develop me as a person and as a football player, and how their program would get me to the next level. And especially the academic-wise, how would the academic people evaluate me, and how would they help me in the classroom?
I love it, man. So now you dropped your top 12. I'll be lying to you if I say I can remember them all, but I know it goes from Mississippi State to USF, my Canes, of course, the University of Florida, Mississippi State, Texas A&M. Let me if I'm leaving something off. Auburn, UGA. You dropped 12 of them.
Yes,
real quick, what was it just in general? Because we can't go through all 12 of them. But what was it in general that narrowed them down to these 12?
So these 12 Pacific 12 schools, they all told me, we had a little Zoom meetings, and they told me how they could develop me, and the way their defensive schemes are, I can fit in it. I can fit in any defensive scheme. That's how I feel. But the way their schemes are is for safeties to make plays, and that's where I think I'd love to go, somewhere where they have put the safeties there to make plays. So that's why I picked these 12 schools.
Definitely, man. That's great. Let me ask you this, because we're going to get into your film right now. Like I said, I know you're on a time constraint. You got to go get it in, and I love it. But before we do, man, we got 63 in the chat right now. People popping in and out. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Put in the comment section. I pinned a question at the very top. Which school will Kamari Wilson choose to go to? Put it in there. Blow the thing up. Maybe you might get a chance to sway them. Who knows? You know what I mean? But before we do, I got to give a shout out to our sponsor, man. And that is, you see there's called Clean Team. It's called Clean Team Get Right. Go to cleanteamgetrightfragrance.com, man. Right here is a great cologne. Smells great, man. Looks great. Trust me, when I go out, Kamari, I got to take a stick with me, man. I got to beat it off. They be like, Coach, let me smell you. And I'm loving it, man. So we definitely got to get some of that. So check those guys out on Instagram, as well as Facebook and Twitter on Get Right Fragrance. And you also go there for getrightfragrance.com, man. So let's jump into this, because I know you're rushing. Before I do that, let me see if I could do a couple of questions up here. Boy, they killing it, baby. They killing you right here. Look at this. Brother Jay Blaze in the building. One team, one heartbeat. One family to you. Right here, my man Eddie Sewell says we will use you in Gainesville. Hey, boy, they want you down here, man. All right, let me see here. Let me see if I can find a couple of these, and we're going to get this thing. Okay. Eddie says, when you going to visit Gainesville? Put him on the spot right quick. I'm going to move on, because I ain't going to put you on the spot. I love it. I did it. All right, so here we go. Check this out. We're going to jump into your film. Let's knock this out. And what I want to do is get into the mind of who you are as a player. All right. So we're not going to look at the entire thing. For you guys that don't know, I just dropped his WRE update today. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. All you got to do is type in Kamari Wilson on YouTube. My face will pop up, his face will pop up. All right. And it'll definitely be there. Let me play a couple of these. I want to go through this because I want to understand who you really are as a football player, man. And I'm ready. You know me, I love these. I love to get down into them, man. I love that picture, bro. That's awesome. All right, here we go. So this is the very first play of the game. You actually wrote this thing off. What is your mindset when you say 3 wide receivers? What are you thinking?
Well, when I see we were in I'm gonna give it up. We was in cover 3, so I got seen flat off the number 2 receiver. So if I see him come in, and I was looking at the quarterback a little bit, so I got seen flat. If he came up the seam, and I see him go a little bit in the flat, and my mind was the quarterback, and I seen the quarterback look my way and point like he was gonna release it, so I broke into it and I got a pick. And when I see 3 receivers, I know if flat's gonna come. That's it.
I love it, man. Let's see here. You already know because it's 3 guys over there, so somebody got to occupy each one of those areas. You know what I mean? Sure. I love it, man. That's a great mindset right here. Let's see where you're all right, because I see you guys use a lot of reduction safety too, where you guys roll in the box. All right, I want to ask you, because you boomed this dude, but let me go to the play of this. I don't know who is responsible. Right. And I always talk about this piece. Oh, maybe I didn't go back far enough. I always talk about this. Who is responsible maybe for that contained side? So to the left side of this, as we're looking at the picture,
yes, sir.
It looks like you guys are in some type of man simply because I see the corner is carrying over with the receiver. Who's responsible for that reverse, those cutback plays and stuff on there?
Well, this play, I'm not going to lie, one of the players messed up. And
okay.
The DN is supposed to have containment at all times.
Okay.
If he don't have containment, he go inside, the linebacker does. So I just made a smart play, and using my God-given talent, I came and made a play.
I love it. I love it. This is what I want to know right here. Goal line situation. You're in the middle, right? It's short, it's tight. First of all, how these people get this close to the doggone end zone with y'all being IMG with all these 4- and 5-star cats, man. I don't know how in the world they got that close, but they're there. I want to know, what are you thinking here? Because it looks like you may be playing some type of rob technique out of man.
Nah, coach. We was in man. You're right. We all was in man. 0. So okay. I had the running back. The running back came up the block. So I'm free. So I read the quarterback. I said, oh, yeah, pick. I seen the receiver come in, so I shied away and got me a pick.
I love it. Let's see what you do here, man. I love it, man. I ski. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Let me see here, get a couple more of these, and we're going to jump off here. There's one play I want to talk about in particular. I want to see it jump up, so I'm going to let this play a little bit. Kind of walk us through this as it's playing.
Yeah, I came down. I was coming down that play.
I love it. Here it is. Yeah, hold on. All right. So you're playing man right here. And if you guys get a chance, like I said, go watch the WRE tape. What I loved about this play, and you tell me if I'm wrong, I made this assumption. Okay, it looks like you're in man coverage.
Yes, sir.
He makes an in-cutting route, a shallow route. And you tell me if I'm wrong. See if coach knows something. When you have that and you have one high safety over the top, does your coach allow you to undercut those type of routes to go for the pick knowing you have help over the top?
Well, our coach he really wants us to play man like we don't have any help. But I know this was before the game, I evaluated him because he was one of their star players. He's at Clemson right now.
Okay.
He was a high-rated tight end, 6'6", so he's big. I'm way faster than him. I'm way stronger than him. I know that. So I kind of did that so I can undercut him. So he went in. I wasn't even at safety. I was at Rover that play because our Rovers were having trouble guarding him. So they put me down there because they know I'm the man when it comes to man coverage.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
So he thought he had me beat. I came and undercut it, picked it off.
I love it. Let's play it. Let's see what you're talking about, man. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful, bro. That's big time, man.
Oh yeah.
I love this too. Special team. What does special teams mean to you, man?
Oh yeah. Special teams are the most important. What is special teams play a big role in winning the game, and I take special teams serious. Oh yeah, this was the tight end too, the six tight end. That's at Clemson. Picked them off.
Yeah. Now, did they call you out of bounds?
They called me out of bounds.
I thought they did. All right. I love this play right here. You come in, you work the angle, you come in and make the tackle. But I'm trying to get to this one particular play I want to kind of break down. Hopefully we can get to it here in a second. But anyway, I'm going to pop these up while that's running. My man V. Kane said that's a stud out there in the building. All right. Uh-oh. We got a Oklahoma Sooner. Talking about booming, or maybe talking about booming on the tackle. All right, here we go. Oh, hey, they put a challenge out there to you, bro. This is the play I wanted to see right here. Come to Miami and shut down that Clemson boy again. Ooh. All right, here we go. This is the play I wanted to talk about. Let me see if I can see it right here. And the reason I asked, I brought this up, and I made it one of the, maybe a con in the thing, but again, this is my perspective on it, how I looked at it. I see you making a check. All right, here we go. Perfect. I thought this receiver did a great job stemming you, right? And,
yes,
and you know what that means, right? So he stemmed you to widen you out so he can work back to the inside.
Yes, sir.
And I've always taught my DBs that whatever leverage you start in, that's what you stay in. So if you're in inside leverage, you're going to remain inside leverage, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me on this play right here. I'm going to run it right quick.
Well, we were in cover. I think we were in cover 1 at first, and then I checked it to 2. I had checked it to 2 because the way I seen like the way the offense was lined up, so I checked it to 2. So we're in cover 2, and he stabbed me, but that was like the second game, so I was still getting the hang of it.
Right.
We were cover 2. I kind of weaved with him to help outside, help the corner out. And then he came in there, and I honestly used my athletic ability, God-given talent, to come back across and almost pick that ball up.
Right. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm going to look at one more here, and then we're going to wrap this deal up. I know you got the roll. I love the fact the way you come in. Look how you come in this thing, man, and stop the run. I mean, that's something you don't see a lot from safeties anymore. You don't see the physicality out of guys. A lot of guys like to finesse the game, chop guys low. You bring in the wood, boss.
I got you, coach. Listen, coach. our D linemen don't play. So if I gotta eat, coach. So I try to get a tackle as much as possible every play, because our D line eating, coach.
Oh, you say they don't play, meaning they don't let y'all get no tackles back.
No tackles. They'll let us get no tackles.
Yes, sir. I'm loving it, man. All right, here we go. Let's look at this. Is this the last one? Yeah, this was a great. Come here and thump him up, poor little Timmy. For y'all don't know, poor little Timmy in the building. Let me see here. And I like the way you get to the football, man. You know, you don't take a play off and anything like that. Let me jump back into this, man. Great breakdown with you. I just wanted to kind of get into your mind as a player, and I love what you're saying. I love the fact that you're talking. You're almost talking as a coach, right? And that's the greatest thing. I've had some guys that I've spoken to. Yeah, coach, I just made the play. But the thing I like about it is you said that too, but you also said why. And that's the beautiful part about your game, man. So salute to you, Kamari. All right. Real quick before we get out of here, I got a quick little game I like to play, man. I want to see if you bout it up in here. All right. I call it one word answer. I'm going to say something to you, and I just want you to say the first thing that pops in your mind. All right. That's fair?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Let me check these comments out while we're rolling. All right, here we go. Who is your number one supporter?
And my family? What you mean?
Who is your number one supporter?
Jesus Christ.
I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. I like it. Great job. All right. Who is the most influential coach you've ever had?
That's kind of hard. I done had a lot of influential coaches. That's too hard. I got a top 2 is top
okay,
2.
Go.
It's a lot. Never mind. It's a lot. But Roscoe Barber, he been with me since the beginning. And my coach here, Coach Chris Dishman, He helped me a lot. He's building me to be an NFL player.
I love it.
NFL
All right, here we go. I love it, man. That's great. And again, that's great for your coaches that you can't just pick out one dude. You know what I mean? And that's awesome, man. And it is no slight to any other coach, but so everybody got that guy, right? Everybody got that person. So that happened. All right, here we go. So your coach, y'all in the locker room, coach give you your game day, speech. Let's go win one for the Gipper, blah, 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 whoop-de-woo. You got your headphones in. Who's playing right now?
I got my headphones in. Listen, coach, I'm kind of crazy. I talk to God before the game because I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody kids. I talk to God. I might have to start listening to some gospel music.
All right, so you don't listen to nothing. I love it, dog, but you ain't listening to nobody?
I talk to God, coach.
I love it. Okay. Well, you can't. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Second question then. Who's your favorite artist right now then? Outside, when you're not playing, you don't have to kill nobody. Who?
My favorite artist, Rod Wave.
Rod Wave.
Here
you go. Because we in a different generation. I need a bar. Let's go.
You right. I listen to Meek Mill too. Meek Mill really my favorite artist.
Okay. I need a bar. Give me the line. I need one right now.
What he said? Oh yeah. This is my favorite one. He said.
Who is he? Rod Wave or Meek Mill?
Meek Mill.
Okay, let's go.
He said, dream. What he said? I gotta think. Give me 2 seconds. Dreams.
Well, while you thinking, I'm gonna show you what old heads do. My favorite artist is Tupac. On game day, I listen to So Many Tears, and I'm gonna give you my bars. Back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone. I grew up amongst a dying breed. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got that thug life tatted on my chest. Can you feel me? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna let you slide with that one, man. All right, here go the last question, man. Where you gonna commit?
Huh?
What school you gonna commit to?
IMG Academy.
I love it. I tried to play. Hey, I tried to get him out there, guys. I tried to get him to slip. He couldn't slip. He ain't slip on me, man. He didn't slip on me, man. I love it, man. Anyway, real quick, my bonus question to you is before we get out of here, I know you got the roll. What's your number one YouTube channel out there, man?
Oh, I'm on it right now.
What's that?
Coach Hayes. I'm on it right now.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Kamari, listen, bro, I just want to say to you, man, thank you. I wish you nothing but the best, bro. You know I'm definitely going to be following your career. I know you say you'll be doing your commitment come around December. You'll get opportunity to take your visits and things, your official visits, which, man, I'm telling you, take them all. Get all you can because you only do this once. Learn everything you can. Ask the hard questions. Don't be afraid to ask the hard questions, bro. You know what I mean? Because this is your future. You understand what I'm saying? Go in there. What is it? What is your plan for me, coach? What is it? How do you see me helping this program? What is it that I can do to help this program when I step foot on this campus? Right? Those are the things that they want, that you want to know, that they want to hear you say, but you want to know, because if you're only guessing, you don't know. And so ask the hard questions. You know what I mean? And always, I don't even have to tell you this, but you know this, you're a humble young man already. I can tell. So stay that way, bro. And you're awesome. Real quick question. Oh man, they killing me. Burgers and pizza, PlayStation, the Xbox. Y'all see, I'm not these young cats. I ain't that. I got a PlayStation 4, bought it during COVID. Played it one time. Ain't got dust on it. So anyway, I'm out of here, man. Hey, now I asked you this before. Can Coach Hayes get that commitment in December on the channel?
Oh yeah, you can pull up. It's gonna be at hometown Fort Pierce.
It's gonna be in Fort Pierce?
Fort Pierce, pull up. You get it.
Coach already there. We in the building right now. Matter of fact, I'm here at Fort Pierce when we get off. Hey man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me get this crap off the screen, man, so I can see what's going on. And thank you so much, man, for coming by. Real quick, where can people follow you on Instagram?
Follow me at Kamari _24. And on Twitter, Kamari Wilson 1.
All right. Also, you can check out Coach Hayes on Instagram and Facebook at Coach Hayes Football, as well as on Twitter. You can check me out at Coach Hayes FB. Other than that, we good to go. Kamari, thank you again. We'll definitely be in contact. Don't hang up right quick when we get off. And I've got a quick question for you. We'll go from there. As it is, man, hey, we out of here, man. Any last word?
To all the young cats, my age or younger or older, keep grinding, stay prayed up, and God love you. That's it.
I heard that, man. That's awesome, man. All right, we out here, baby.